This week's episode of Behind the Billboard is sponsored by Bauer Media Outdoor.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. Here we are. Actually, we have done one, haven't we?
Well, yeah, Frankie's just
Frankie,
out.
yeah. Frankie goes to BTB.
Frankie goes to BTB. We didn't do that one, did we? Did Frankie and Frankie.
Frankie, apparently that was a great job by our in-house department, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, those guys are really, that's a good team.
Really smashing it.
How are you? You're looking very healthy.
Oh, yeah, so I managed to escape the fucking horribleness of watching Tottenham Hotspur Football Club.
Mate,
and the
football is
decline into the Championship.
Yeah, football is a small part of our lives now that we've lost to Leeds at home.
So the two older ones, every day there's a game on. They're like, oh God, is Spurs playing today? I'm like, yeah. They just look at me in disgust of what I've done to them to make them become.
But when
Spurs
you come
fans.
back up, it'll be brilliant.
Do you know
you won't go down. You're not going to go down.
We are. We've got to win 4 out of 6, and it's not happening. Not happening.
No, but
anyway, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Anyway, Arsenal are going to blow the league as well, so that'll be fine.
Do you know what? I just keep saying.
Not the only thing.
I think Arsenal are going to blow the league. Yeah. I think City are going to win it on the last day of the season, and then they're going to have it taken away from them with a 60-point deduction, which puts an asterisk next to Arsenal's Premier League and keeps us up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see, there is a smidge of hope.
Oh my God.
There is a chance.
That would be heaven.
Yeah. But you're looking, you had a nice time in Portugal?
Yeah. We were away for a bit. It was really nice. Just
very
good. Wholesome family time, which is
we went to Annecy for a wholesome
Lake Annecy.
Me and the missus. Yeah, it's kind of like big lake. And we didn't go skiing because or anything else because I'm not been so well. But it was a good break.
Nice to get away.
Yeah. So
Mrs.
what are
Todd's birthday? Happy birthday, Mrs.
Yeah,
Todd.
Mrs. Todd. She's 21 again. That's 3 times.
She won't be listening, obviously. So
no.
We can say happy birthday. We could sing it. We could.
I could say anything. I won't know, just in case you ever do.
I did text her. But,
Imagine if her and Kelly started tuning in.
I know.
Fucking all over. So
we've got our latest powerful poster from our friends over at Bauer Media Outdoor to listen to. So let's see what's coming in today.
Be exciting. Let's have a listen.
Hi Dan, Hugh, and to all the Behind the Billboard listeners. I'm Agrita, a producer in the Crate team, and my powerful poster of the week is Sainsbury's Excellent Easter Special Belt in Salford. What I really love about this campaign is that it turns a simple, seasonal idea into something massive and memorable. By wrapping the entire 96 sheet in Sainsbury's signature orange, with the crinkled foil finish, the billboard looks just like a giant Easter egg wrapper. It's playful, beautifully crafted, and instantly recognizable. I think it's so strong because it makes the format do the hard work. Rather than just putting an ad on a billboard, it transforms the whole site into the idea itself. It's bold, fun, brilliantly on brand, and exactly the kind of creative that makes powerful posters stand out.
That's a good one.
Very good.
Yeah, very pleased with that. I love that feature. It's excellent.
But also we should talk about what we've seen recently on Ooh, That's Nice, sponsored by View to Fill.
There's been
campaign photography and video experts.
I have to say, there has been so much. We had to do 2, over Easter, we had to do 2 posts. We're already filling up this week. There's so much stuff. There's something from Ace of Hearts, Rick Brim's set up, the Wise Bank, and they've created the Unwise Bank, and these twin sites, they're brilliant. They're really well written.
Yes.
And I was thinking, it's such a dry area, you know, that money transfer, the global money transfer thing, and they've done them really, really well. So there's a load of those we loved. There was a BBC thing for the Titanic. They're using drones. Phenomenal.
Oh yes, they recreated the boat leaving the harbour. It was really nice.
Scale. And
that.
Dave Monk sent us that, and then obviously there's a huge amount of people to be credited. But that was a beautiful piece. There's Kit Kat. There's so much great work. There's Kit Kat.
Yeah. Did you see that stained glass thing in America?
Right. So sorry, I got that. We're going to feature that next week.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry, but the Kit Kat stuff was using very big logos, but within them have people
The
relaxing.
little people taking a break.
Really
Yeah, I saw
sweet.
that.
And then Courage in Canada played off Kit Kat being stolen, the actual heist. And then they had a real Kit Kat van with a sort of entourage of Range Rovers delivering it. So nice reactive thing. But that was a true story. 400,000 bars were stolen. Kit Kat bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, yeah, whoever's got them, have a break.
Happy days.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I have to say it's a feature that's growing and growing. We're getting peeped. So
Lots of submissions coming in via email and social. So, yeah, keep that coming because it's a labour of love to get through.
Try to limit the dog and cat neutering services. We've got one we're going to feature next week, but it's, you have to sort of turn your eyes away a bit.
I am also looking forward to our Billboard in My Street with our guest today, Alice Goodrich from VCCP.
Yeah.
Billboard in My Street is sponsored by Super Optimal still, which, obviously is there to help you test creative before it gets in the ground. Honestly, it's a fantastic service. It's design intelligence for you, and it's there as a very good service for you to test your ideas before working them up even further and getting them out into the real life. So,
very good.
Big thanks to our friends at Super Optimal.
Hello, Neil.
Hello, Neil. We talked to Alice. Alice is coming in today.
Alice,
Yes.
or Alex,
Alice.
as I keep calling her.
In your head.
So Alice,
Alice. Shall we do the joke now? Who the fuck is Alice? Now you can tell us.
Alice Goodrich. She's a brilliant creative at VCP. She was at Anomaly before. She's had so many different jobs. She's got so many funny things about her experience, as well as being a brilliant creative. It's going to be brilliant. After brilliant there, probably 4 times.
Someone told me she played
Tennis. Yeah.
For England? No.
For the county. She
Wiltshire?
stood in for Gary Barlow for something and Take That. We're going to find out in a minute. But the main thing
she
is...
can sing. She was singing in Take That.
Yeah, she was she went on tour with them. Cadbury's Dairy Milk, the Made for Sharing campaign,
Yes.
is a really big
We
thing.
love that, don't
we
we?
wanted to talk about that for ages, and she is the person to tell us. But there's just so much about her career to date, so it's going to be lovely getting her.
Can't wait. Shall
Yeah.
we?
Yeah, I think
get her in?
she's waving to us now. I'll run out there and get her.
She's waving a chocolate bar at you.
Yeah, and those Norwich City trainers.
Oh, look at those.
Right, the story behind that. Alice Goodrich, multi-award winning creative at VCCP. Welcome to Behind the Billboard.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for the flapjack.
Oh, mate. Flapjack. Well, you can have another.
Flapjacks,
Yeah.
plural.
Although we have got another guest this afternoon.
Okay, so I won't.
Have you not got a second Tupperware box of flapjacks?
No, there's a
You
secret
sent
layer.
a picture of a massive tray of
I know,
flapjacks.
Yeah, it was. It was
you have to
it was
leave them
proper
for the girls
batch.
at home.
Yeah, the
Batch
girls at
cooking
home.
vibes.
The missus. It's for the Todd family as well as.
Okay.
Right, so...
I'll be mindful of that.
Thank you for the Todd family flapjacks.
Yeah, thank you for my piece of the Todd family flapjack. Only one. Only
already
one.
going off track, guys. Can we keep it
Yeah,
focused?
this is going to be very rambly.
Right, so thanks for coming in. We imagine you're busy. Well, everyone at VCP is busy.
Yes.
Please
In their
get-
nice plush new offices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are they?
Just up the road in
Yeah.
Got an ice
Monrovia.
machine. They've got an ice machine.
Yeah, I did give you the tip off. We've got an ice machine now.
Fucking hell.
Going
Have
up in the world.
Have you got an ice machine in your fridge? I'd love to. I bet you've got an American fridge, haven't you?
We have got
The one with the little
It does,
thing on the
crushed
outside.
Ice, does crushed ice or cubes or
Behind the
Filtered.
ice cube with
Yeah.
Hugh and Dan. Right,
Yeah.
so Alice, we're going to jump in with some facts.
Alice facts.
Wow.
Alice facts. So Alex and Alice.
A good start.
Alice was
My
part.
alter ego.
Alice was part of the team that created the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Made to Share campaign, which redesigned packs to reward unsung heroes with the largest share of chocolate chunks. Each pack looks like a mini billboard, which is obviously of massive interest to us. But just like that, we love this campaign.
You've got some with you, haven't you, Hugh?
Well, I did. I actually was going to buy them, and I just took photographs of them because I'm such a
The
tight
security guard watched on.
security guard. But
Very
we got
concerned.
flapjacks. I'm really sorry. But this is a great campaign. We're going to talk more about it. But it's
expensive.
£3. I would have thought like $1.50 for a bar of chocolate. No.
Well,
We
Anyway.
do have an expenses policy to stick to.
Yeah.
Here at the podcast, so.
Alice has won a huge number of awards, including D&AD pencils, Cannes Lions, British Arrows, for her work on Cadbury's O2 and LinkedIn. Now here's the main part of the show: little known Alice facts. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So this is an hour and a half.
Maybe I won't even know them.
These are basically made up or AI.
Oh, brilliant.
Before getting into advertising, Alice was a county level tennis player. She was a Dior makeup artist. She was an internal comms assistant for the army. She was also, this is where it gets slightly surreal, one of the elves on QI and once served as a stand-in for Gary Barlow. I'll take that. Can we just quickly get...
There are so many things to unpack in all of that. Really.
I know. We could spend the whole episode on that.
Which one do you want to go for? Any of that true?
I mean, which one? All of it's true.
Let's start with tennis. So tennis, you
tennis,
said outside you've got a favourite tennis player. That's because you played a lot of tennis.
Yeah. Was a county player when I was younger. So, having Wimbledon as a client is pretty fun. Yeah. Pretty surreal. As we were saying outside, know that better than football. Useless on football, but
well, that's all right.
Yeah,
well, me and Dan are useless on football. Yeah.
Any particular job that you wanted to know more about?
Well, the Gary Barlow stand-in is probably the one that's standing up to me because I just can't.
How? Well, we're the same height, if you can believe that. But
really?
One of my first, 5'5".
So what did you do? Were you a stunt double or something?
I was, stunt double is definitely giving it a bit more importance than
Gary
it was.
won't do it.
He won't walk across the stage. He might trip. But yeah, I used to be a runner at ITV. I used to work on Anderson Deck Saturday Night Takeaway.
Oh, wow.
And you'd have to do all kinds of crazy things and take that with performing. And they needed someone to, stand and hit the marks. And they saw
the
me.
camera lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, apparently Gary was very pleased. So,
that's good.
a good kind of job.
I've got to say, we in the sort of exhaustive research, you have done a number of jobs, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's fascinating. We'll
Many
come
hats.
to it, but we do believe.
You found your home in advertising, clearly.
I wore lots of hats. Advertising hat fits well.
Yeah.
It's definitely all weird experience that I can draw on.
So talking of advertising hats, you're currently at VCCP.
Yes, that's my current hat.
Tell us what you're up to at the moment. Have you got any interesting projects you can tell us about?
I mean, a few things we can't talk about. They're very exciting.
The comms department are listening. Okay, they're in the other room.
Yeah.
There is a sniper rifle pointed at you.
I've got a little red marker on my chest right now, so I'm just going to be really... No, it's all chill. I'm working with new partner Kate Stanage. So we're Alice and Katie. We've worked together for about a year now.
Cool.
I think I can say that we're doing the second campaign for Wimbledon, which is really fun.
Great.
Cool.
So we're shooting that on Friday. Lots of great tennis stuff, and then
Oh, nice.
Again, drawing on your tennis
exactly,
background.
and Katie, not so much tennis fan, but becoming one, I think. But it's always good to have someone who's not as nerdy about it. Otherwise,
maybe
you're like, I want to shoot at Wimbledon. I need all of these stars there.
Exactly,
and I want them all to sign my shoes.
Exactly.
Maybe have a word of Alcaraz saying your backhand is a little bit weak. More like this.
Imagine. Yeah, and then I just go show him how it's done.
Yeah.
And Daz are amazing. CCO on that, global CCO now.
Wow.
He's a tennis fan too, so we're all just tennis nuts. I think tennis must be the new golf in advertising.
There was also
if you find out the amount of people that play it, there could be a full-on advising league for sure.
That's interesting.
I thought you were about to write it down then.
Advertising open.
Tennis league.
Notes to self.
Advertising open.
Isn't Daz also into hockey? His daughter played for England.
His daughter's into hockey, I think, and one of them is into netball. But we had a little bit of downtime on the shoot, so we were playing a bit between
Did you shoot
shots.
at the All England Club?
No, we shoot at Surbiton Tennis Club.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. But that's a fun one.
I went last year. A mate of mine got a ticket for the quarterfinals day. It was amazing, but it was so hot. It was off the
so
scale.
hot
and
last year.
I was in court one, and I was looking at the sun, going, I'm basically dead if it comes down. And when it did, there was this
sort of the afterlife.
There was a bit of if you're at one end, there's a bit that just comes out, and they just went. Zzz, I was like, oh my god! And all these people down here were basically on fire.
It worked as a bit of shade.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Anyway, look, right. So, how's the new building? Just briefly,
it's great.
It is nice. Yeah, it must be enormous because VCP is a huge company.
It's big. It's one of the biggest creative departments in the kind of business. But up the road, Fitzrovia.
So you walked
Ice Machine, 5-minute walk.
Ice Machine.
And so many lunch options.
Yeah.
So many
favourite local spot?
Oh, it's really boring, but Salad Project's always pretty good.
Okay.
And then what's it called? Bread Store, the massive pizzas.
Oh yeah, the
they're good for like Thursday.
Surely a Pret a Manger is nearby.
Oh God, no, it's so bad.
No.
Do yourself a favour, come out
Popcorn,
left and
soup,
then
and
right and head straight up.
Left, right, straight ahead.
Great Portland Street, H.T. Harris.
H.T. Harris.
Best.
What's that?
It's a sandwich shop, freshly cut hams and cheeses and Italian deli.
Meats and cheeses always pleases.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
She's a poet as well.
Oh, no.
That's stolen from Bob Mortimer, so very much can't claim
And
that
their
one.
salt beef as well.
Oh, sorry.
Salt beef.
Can I just do a quick lane jump? Right.
You can.
Last one laughing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bob Mortimer, great. Right. I don't. That guy, the Australian guy, why was he on the show? And he was not funny. So like,
he's normally so funny. Sam Campbell.
I'm there, and my daughter's going, Dad, you're being really mean. I'm going like, Bob Mortimer, funny.
Dad?
All these people, Ramesh Ranganathan, funny, and then going, if you're a little guy that no one's heard of, and you just can just.
You know how Ramesh got out? I thought it was wrong.
Yeah, that was a cheat. Jimmy Carr.
It got really
Jimmy
strict
Carr got
all of a
that
sudden,
was shameful.
didn't it?
Yeah.
Right,
But
shameful.
Flashbang Wallet, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, but I think Ramesh just thought, fuck it, let's go. I've had enough.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
Jimmy's winding me up.
We better
Oh yeah, sorry, this is going to be a difficult edit you've got on your hands.
No,
all
that's
over
all
the
staying.
place.
It's all good stuff.
It's all in. Right. Looking on the screen now, what can we see, Dan?
We've got the billboard at the end of my street. It's how we always start.
Dunk.
Lovely.
So what-
Something's
got?
going wrong on my screen here. Can't be wrong.
It made the Mac complain sound.
What is the billboard at the end of your street?
It is.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
So it's Old Ford Road. I don't know if you know it, in Bethnal Green,
Oh, yeah.
the place where I live.
I'm going to do this.
And it's the IKEA hidden prices.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lovely blue velvet sofa. But yeah, I like it. I like the fact that it's really simple.
Yeah.
The product. I mean, what is great about it is that if you see that from across the road, you know it's an IKEA ad, basically.
Yeah.
It's got the branding, it's got the product bit. It's a clever product ad as well. They're not always easy to do.
It breaks the norm from a normal
Yeah.
IKEA ad that sort of is priced first.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
like,
But you got that payoff. It's kind of like, so you take it in, you know it's IKEA, and then if you get closer, you get this lovely kind
It's
of
hard to
payoff
do.
that you wouldn't believe the price.
It's really good, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
price ads are, they are hard.
It's-
but if you
it's
get
tricky.
we've featured this on our socials.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
They're really, they're great.
They're really
Is
good.
it Mother or is it gone now?
It's Mother, yeah.
'Cause
And
it's gonna go. It's going to leave, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's, I think it's just nice.
So
that
you've got a good one there.
Yeah, it's just a kind of simple thing. It's not got too many elements.
Yeah.
I think like Coco Chanel always said, didn't she? Like, take one thing off before leaving the house. But I think
quite
that could
interesting.
apply to billboards as well, couldn't it? When we're
Yeah, it
loading
could.
stuff up with messaging.
Can I say already cred there? Look, Coco
little-
Chanel. It's like not even got into the
That's it.
work.
I know, there you go.
That's
I mean,
that's a
I can't-
soundbite for us for the
Oh
for the
my
marketing
God.
of this episode. Done.
It's going to be it's going to sound really posh, isn't it? People are going to get really the wrong impression of that.
not
Coco
quite Coco
Chanel,
Chanel, but I remember-
said, take one thing off.
Hegarty also said, "What's it adding?" And it's like fucking hell.
Reduce the elements always.
Yeah,
Take one
3.
thing off if you can. Simplify it.
I mean, it's a sort of Dave Dye thing, isn't it? 3.
Yeah.
You've got your visual, your line, and the logo, and then also Dave used to say if you can put the line in with the logo, that becomes one element, so you can get to 2.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is good. I mean, it's nice to have a nice ad at the end of your road.
Yeah, there is a little bit of clutter out there, but I think it was just there is some great stuff out there too. But it's just nice that in its simplicity.
What do you like at the moment? Because this is a sort of our bit to talk about
the
the
state
industry.
of out of home?
Yeah, I mean,
Very
what do you
serious matter. I think I was thinking about this on the tube actually. I think stuff is loaded up with messaging. There's kind of this, maybe we're not trusting the audience to get that ad.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of stuff where it's
It's not intellectual.
yeah, or not even that. It's kind of like, isn't it, complete the circle kind of thing, where
Yeah.
it's just kind of trusting people to do a little bit of figuring out. I know
Yeah, it's just-
people's attention spans aren't great, but it's I see billboards where it's stuff delivering 5 messages like really straight. I saw this ad for a shoe brand for slip-on shoes, and it said slip-on shoes 5 or 6 times on one 6 sheet. And I was like, I think people are going to get
was that the
to slip-on
Skechers one with
yes.
Jamie?
Smash me over the head.
Is
with
it
the
Jamie?
slip-on.
Yes.
There's a Jamie Redknapp
It's
one,
real.
and it's basically
It's
the
real,
brief
yeah.
printed in different colours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it is tricky, but I I don't know if you guys saw the lovely kind of, was it Uber, You're Almost There last year? It was kind of like using graphic lines.
Yeah,
of like,
Nick Meek shot them.
Yeah, and it was just really lovely. And I remember kind of, trundling home, dragging my suitcase through Stansted after the holiday. And, if you live in London, you don't have a car, you're like, oh my gosh, now I've got to get on the tube after all that travelling. And I just saw it and I just really...
But I think it's a similar vein as the St. Luke stuff for Heathrow, where it's done some new stuff. And it looks really nice.
Yeah.
It's beautifyying the, what is a 6-sheet or a,
but it's
like a screen on
just
your tube.
simple.
You want to make people work a little bit. Like you said it exactly. It's the rounding of the circles. It's just that little bit. Yeah. And it is when your eye goes to the logo or to a line, you go, you fill it in, and then you're rewarded and you feel good about the brand.
Yeah, and you feel a bit clever.
Yeah, rather than
I worked that out.
Someone beating you to a pulp.
But I think I did the same thing this morning as I've been in London for a few weeks, so always have a look around and see who's advertising, what they're doing. And it's either good, like that stuff, that IKEA stuff,
exactly.
or it's like, what?
Yeah, really confusing.
There's nothing in between. There's no halfway houses. Like, there's good stuff and there's real shit.
Do you find that because I was talking to Katie, creative partner, about this recently, actually, that we see most of our stuff on LinkedIn as well.
Yeah.
It's quite rare to see it out in the world. And then when you do see something nice like that IKEA one,
it's lovely,
it feels
isn't it?
good, doesn't it?
Frankie was talking about the noise. Frankie Goodwin, and she brought a couple of decent posters, but then she also just showed work which was just clean. Not necessarily great ideas. It's like fashion stuff, wasn't it? Handbags and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're going,
quite conceptual.
At least you go, it's not like giving me a headache or like you say, just insulting me. Or I was half expecting to have a fucking coupon, some of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
some of them do, don't they? QR code, downloader. Did you find, so obviously we ask you to do this, to talk about the state of the industry. Did you find, is this something you do anyway? Do you go out and take photos of what's around or remember what you've seen? Or are you consuming everything through LinkedIn for your posters?
I try and look at what's about, because I walk to the tube, I get the tube and then I come into work. But I like to... I'm always kind of like looking around. I've got ADHD, so I'm always kind of, frantically walking, look around anyway. But yeah, it's nice to just see stuff out in the world. And it's nice to see if people react to it. Yeah, just see what's about.
Immerse yourself in it and go see what's happening. If you're designing for a particular format because it's been chucked on your desk, go and look at 6 sheets, go and look at tube car panels, go and look at the formats.
Exactly, because a 6 sheet is not the same as a 48 and a cross track, and you kind of,
That's why Vicky Ross's thing is so good.
The copy
she's great. She's so good. Yeah.
Walking out and just, anyway, great. So listen, we've got to move on. First billboard.
Your very first billboard.
So can I say, this is a really good billboard. So I'm thinking you're just really, really talented.
No, it's very simple. It's funny you say that.
It's really good.
Very simple.
Can you describe it for our listeners?
So it was for Dave, who won Album of the Year at the Brits. And it's kind of like a
was it reactive?
3-panel. It was a reactive. We did it kind of like overnight. And it was at Anomaly with my first creative partner, Lara Baxter. And it was this quick reactive kind of thing. He first uploaded, I think it was 2015, and then he won Best Album winner in 2020. So it was just a really quick celebration. It's 3 panels. I think it's at Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah, it's at the outside the Westfield.
Exactly.
Where were you when you did this?
Anomaly.
I was at Anomaly.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I was at Anomaly, and 2020. What a weird time to start your career. So about 6 years ago.
So you've only been sort of...
Yeah, I've only been doing it for 6 years.
Oh my God, you're like fucking flying.
Maybe it'll dry up now. But anyway, you go.
No, it's A's. It's A's.
And it was, so it was an Anomaly. We had YouTube music and we just did this really quick reactive thing. And I remember me and Lara trundling along the kind of grass verge next to the road to get a picture of it. It looked awful, of course, because it just always looks awful when you photograph like a digital thing on your phone. And then the professional photographer went down anyway, so we were like, why did we do that? So we didn't realise that happened. We were like, people do that.
So it's a 3-panel.
It's a 3-panel.
And is that a quote from his acceptance speech?
It was, So it's simple kind of stuff.
To all my young kings and queens that are chasing their dreams, I'm no different from you.
Yeah. So it was really lovely, and then the picture of him in the middle at the Brits. So it was a good simple one to start with. But
it's great, mate. It's really good.
Learned a lot at Anomaly in terms of they were just like Clara, Barad, like all these amazing visual people there. Like the design department was amazing.
Was that in Giltspur Square?
No, I was at Charterhouse Square.
Oh, that's
yeah. So that was because it used to be in like a little shed before that, apparently. So I came in after that.
I worked there for a bit, and I worked on Electrolux underneath a team who were called, when you have Brangelina.
A couple name?
There was a couple,
wow.
And I can't remember, but it was.
Do you remember? Were they like a?
I can't remember.
Female team?
German guy and another guy, and oh god! But it was a.
I love it that they had a branded team name. Wow.
Yeah, it was quite.
That's quite serious stuff.
I was only allowed to work on Electrolux. I kept liking. Oh, what about having a gun? No, that's what you're doing. And it
really,
was,
wow. Yeah, those were the days.
Fun times.
Should we do that, Toddy? Me and you. Dan and Hugh.
Go and work on Electrolux.
Do.
Danu?
Yeah, it's not happening, is it? What about Todd and Dawson? Fourth. No. Anyway,
it needs some work.
I reckon Hugh and Dan.
We'll share a deck after the podcast. Drop in some comments.
Stick it into ChatGPT.
Beautify some slides because no of that.
So we're going to get into the work now.
Yes.
And we are going to spend quite a bit of time on the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Made to Share campaign, because it's brilliant. There's so much to say about this. I was trying to sort of analyse it. And so one of the things I was going to say was, if you think about it at a very basic level, it's like it's a pack shot, basically, with some words on it going, that's not that exciting, really. But then you start to read it, you get pulled into these observations on life, each bar tells a story, suddenly it's fucking powerful, it's engaging, it's satisfying, it's like the chocolate, I just want more, right? How did it happen? If you can tell us.
Talk us from the brief to
from the beginning.
Yeah,
well, first of all, thank you, because it's been like the whole thing's been a whirlwind, or we call it a sugar rush with all the chocolate. But yeah, it's obviously Cadbury. It's a decade long now. I think the generosity platform, which is rooted in generosity.
Right.
All this amazing work that has come before us, and
is it therefore like an open brief in the agency, because the generosity platform is there?
Yeah, it's always there. But you know what? This was a specific limited edition packaging brief.
Right, okay.
I think it was, and donate your words. I think had been before my time, it was a packaging brief, and you know what? Not always the sexiest brief in the agency.
So wait a minute, they said. It's generosity platform.
Yeah.
It's going to do something on the pack. So it wasn't even billboards at this point.
It wasn't even that, no. So it's just like they do. Oh, no, wait. It was 200 years they had done these amazing limited edition bars where they'd made it look like the kind of ones through the ages.
Yeah. Which was good.
Yeah, which was great.
So you came up with the way of dividing up the bar. Yeah. How did you get to that thought?
So the brief was around sharing. So it was limited edition packaging brief, and I think it was Charlotte and Andy, the amazing strategists, where we were talking about sharing. And I think, from Watford days, Tony always talked about finding the product truth and then the human truth. And we dug into, me and Tom, we dug into it, and we found that Cadbury was actually the very first chocolate bar kind of maker to divide chocolate bars.
Right, as opposed to making it a slab.
Exactly.
That's
Before that, they had been single slabs. So they literally invented sharing, and the product was literally made to be shared.
Brilliant. So you snap it off more easily than a...
Exactly. So it was designed. And before that, like you said, it had been kind of slabs. So that was like the product truth. And then the human truth was kind of, these everyday scenarios of generosity where it was always about finding the rub. Because even something like a platform like Generosity, which is, lovely and it's like full of heart and really warm, it was about finding this little bit of tension. It's kind of like in certain scenarios, some people are more generous than others. And at the time as well, obviously it was like a couple of summers ago that we were coming up with it. There was a lot of chat, and I don't know if you guys remember this, about emotional load.
Yeah.
The invisible work that we all do in our relationships, like who takes out the bins and who cooks and who cleans. And it was kind of this talk about emotional labour, emotional load and stuff. So we literally, just started writing them and kind of scenarios.
But did you go, here's a picture of a bar, or did you quickly get to writing on the wrapper Or
yeah,
you did?
I mean, we started
Well,
from
I
the
suppose
packaging.
it's the packaging,
Yeah,
so-
we started packaging first, started product first, exactly. So we'd kind of, you can't skirt around that. So we tackled it kind of head on.
Can you remember the first... Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
Can you remember
yeah.
the first one you did? You went, that's the one.
one that's on screen,
Okay.
actually, Who Cooked, Who Cleaned, Who Ate. It's just really simple. And the tone of voice as well is just about... It took some work to kind of get to that as well. When we get to the press and it's like, who nicked the crossword? It's just like very cheeky,
So for people who haven't seen this, who are you?
But, where have you been?
Yeah, where have you been? But
Welcome to the industry.
No, but there might be people listening.
First day of college.
People might be listening from far afield, but it's the very large piece of the bar is Who Cooked. That's half, and that's right. I cook most nights, so I should get that. Who Cleaned? So Rachel and Dorothy did tidy up last night, and then Who Ate? The dog actually had quite a bit as well. So there's something so unbelievably brilliant about this, because then I remember Hegarty saying to us, like, the hardest thing in the world is to write, Heineken refreshes the parts of the biz can't reach. I wouldn't give a 4x4. Boddington's the cream of Manchester. I'm not saying it's easy after that, but once you've done this, you're up and running. Did you then go, right? So you cracked it. How many were you meant to do from there on in?
I think it was, we wrote loads
How
of them.
many did you write, you think?
Like 50 or 60.
And how did your reviews go? Did you create like a kind of graphic template and just...
Yeah, honestly, like in slides, using text boxes, kind of,
What's that, Dan?
Google Slides?
Put the white outline on it. But yeah, it was just
but you must have been so
many...
excited then, because you're going...
Yeah, when you're a writer, it's the dream, isn't it? Yeah, and then everything else kind of came around that, the billboards.
Did you have a thing where, again, I'm really interested, because they break down nice and easy, some of them, but then other ones, it says who pays the subscription, and it goes viewer 2, 3 and 4. It's a really sweet breaking of the bar rather than these larger pieces. Did you have any little rules in your own world of you can't
What's
make
the minimum?
Exactly.
A single square or like...
it can't be a single square. And do you know what? The ones that are slightly easier to write are the two, because it's like a two-step joke, isn't it?
Yeah,
right.
So it was the ones with the kind of more squares that were harder to write. But we ended up with 12. But it was really kind of whittling them down, being strict.
There must be more than 12, no?
Yeah, well, no, 12 was the original number.
Okay.
And then we did the tactical press ad, and then obviously there's a new run of them this year. But yeah, there's decks full of ones that did. And then when people started writing their own as well, that was crazy. There was one that went to, that was at Cannes last year, a tactical one, like...
Yes, I remember that.
Work. Who goes to pick up the award?
Did you? Well, the idea is...
What bit of the bar were you in there?
Who's still in the gutter bar? Yeah. On the brief, was it?
Yeah.
God, how do I put this? Were they random ideas that you and Tom had, or were you guided to certain occasions? You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so. I think it was kind of more like, think about different groups of people. So it's not just couples, or, it's like flatmates, house shares, parents.
Everyday scenarios.
Exactly. Everyday generosity. And that's how it kind of folds into the bigger... Because
you've got this one. Who woke up with no duvet? Who woke up with all the duvets?
From my own experience, that one. Okay. I wake up with no duvet.
Right. Very good.
In a relationship with a duvet stealer.
Yeah. And then you've got who booked the flights, who booked the hotel.
In the middle of
I know. It just feels so passag, doesn't it? But you've got fighting for your life.
But then who pays the subscription is really... That's good, because that could be like a flat share.
Exactly.
It's not. That's what's so clever about it. It flexes into virtually any demographic.
Yeah. It's hard to write that specific.
They look easy now, though, because you've done them.
Yeah, but sometimes something is too specific.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or when ads get so specific, it's almost like, oh, that's a bit creepy.
Were there any?
How insightful that is.
Were there any that you
that
didn't run? Was there any off limits ones which you wished had run?
Let me shut the blind from the comms department.
Oh my gosh! No, you know what? I think we kept writing as well afterwards.
Are you still writing them in your head as well?
Always thinking about them. But a few that we did write the first time came back this year. So who gets the middle seat and who's like in all the pics and who is the poor partner taking all of them. Yeah. Those were because the thing is, like, you've got to be very quick to get the packaging out there. So we only had a few months to kind of write them. Maybe it was 2 months. It was honestly a whirlwind, working with Bulletproof, who designed the packs.
Now that was the next thing we needed to ask. How did that work?
Yeah, it was a collaboration between us and them. But yeah.
So did it hit your design department?
Yeah, a little bit as well. But Bulletproof, they do Cadbury's packaging. So it was a collaboration and we're working together on the fonts and things like that and going through versions, getting, making sure that it felt Cadbury, the little details, like the little ridges of the chunk. So it was nice. Yeah. Nice. And you're not used to, as a creative, we all go for like the big film briefs, but it really wasn't a very sexy brief.
The glass and a half of milk. I think is a lovely integration of the white lines.
So simple, isn't it?
Really nice.
It's so brave of a client, isn't it? Like, you've taken literally their name off the product.
It's very confident.
I mean, it's incredible. Like, that's why it's so good. I think
you can only do it with such a powerful product like that. The purple,
exactly.
It's still on there. It's just really small.
It's sort of like you've done Coke over a bit, because when they started doing that sharing thing in a name, they kind of half did it. But
yes, of course.
But this is such a massive brand. I mean, you must feel incredibly.
Oh, you know what? I always wanted to work on Cadbury when I came to VCCP, and I told Chris and Johnny endlessly, like, get me on a Cadbury brief. But I love it as a brand. It's just a dream as a creative to work on. We've got billboards and
Well, they're lovely billboards, aren't they? Little chocolate bars.
Billboards in people's fridges, which is crazy in a non-creepy way. So we're in people's fridges, but
I, in a bit creepy follow-up. So yesterday,
what's coming next?
I went into Asda and Tesco and started taking photographs
you like the original hand.
because they're so good. So I was thinking, are there any more in the pipeline, or is this new photographic treatment going to be
I think
the next
we'll
thing?
See. We'll just have to see.
Do more.
But I mean, we'd love to keep writing them, but and the photographic approach was a lovely kind of next step for it.
But then there was a bit of backlash on, I can't remember, LinkedIn, but
not
LinkedIn chat. But it was interesting because some people made a real point about there's a beauty of these. You don't show the thing. But then I thought the photographic, I thought it was very sweet the way it was done. I thought it was quite a nice evolution, but I wonder whether it's going too far. You should still, the great campaigns, sometimes they move on too quick.
Yeah, totally. Totally hear it. But I think people didn't realise as well that along with the photographic ones, we did run more of the new bars and that kind of simple on purple.
Yeah.
But people just really love it.
We've got a research department. I don't know if you know.
A research department?
some of the guys at
Google.
Yeah.
Mates at Google.
No, I've got a research assistant. We found out 16.5 million limited edition bars have been sold.
Yeah.
So does that mean you've created 16.5 million mini billboards?
Exactly, yeah.
There you go.
Which is crazy.
Biggest billboard owner in the world.
Watch out.
Did you have a fate? So we're staying on it because it's just so good.
We can chat about it as much you want.
Do you have a favourite execution of them all?
It's so hard. It's like choosing between children.
Middle one. Sorry, what?
I mean, I love who pays the subscription. Always seems to get people. The duvet.
Yeah.
Who could it's hard to choose between them, but they all kind of have their little moment.
Okay.
And
the group chat one is one of my favourites.
You like the group chat, yeah.
But I think going back to what you said earlier on is like you're writing them for different groups of people.
Exactly.
And I think I think different groups of people are going to find different affinity for the ideas.
The cheers all one always goes down well as well. We've all been on a call with someone who does a cheers all and then hangs up.
What's that? I didn't see that one. Cheers all. I know at the end. Yes, there's a little one.
Who presents the slides?
So talk us about the meme.
Oh my gosh!
Archbishop of Banterbury. What happened here?
That was crazy. So it was. I think it was a couple of weeks out from officially launching, and products go into stores. When they they're scheduled to go in at a certain time. The campaign was going to come very shortly after, so the billboards, the films, all of that kind of good stuff. And then we just saw on a Sunday night that the Archbishop of Banterbury, the Instagram meme account, had just posted it. And it's basically, it's just a shot like the one that you took of you in Asda.
Yeah.
It's just a female hand holding a couple of bars, and I think I can see on the screen, it's 174k likes, and we were just, all of us were messaging each other like, is this a partnership we didn't know about?
Yeah.
And so Angus, Zoe, Tom, and I were just like, what's going on?
I mean, I think you must have felt it was good, but it's when you jump into culture. And that happened without any kind of PR or pushing. We honestly had nothing to do with that. And
completely organic.
Honestly,
nice?
Completely organic. But I think VCCP, it's all about, we've got that kind of phrase, populating culture. And it was kind of, it was a beautiful kind of meeting of that. And what was, it was amazing to see it go crazy on LinkedIn. I think it was the number 3 trending thing. But I think it was even more meaningful where it kind of reached people outside the industry.
Yeah, on the consumer side, it means more.
LinkedIn's cool and stuff. It's a scary place in there. But
we don't make ads to be seen by the... some people do make ads to be seen by the industry, but I think for what we do in the out-of-home space, it's for mass public consumption.
And it's just, dentists made their own. It was like, who did the filling? Who did the treatment plan?
Wow.
There was garden centres doing them, who did the weeding? And there was...
Did they create a platform to allow people to do it?
No, honestly, people. I think when people just, because it was kind of like in a meme format, they would just scribble out what we'd written and put their own in. And Waitrose did their own too, and that honestly, again, was not a partnership.
No, that's good.
Who just comes for the free coffee? So
the one I liked yesterday was the.
I
just go to listen to what people are talking about.
I know it's just crazy.
Food's too expensive.
My daughter liked the shopping one yesterday about who sits and waits. Well,
really? It hit close to home. And that's the thing. It's a different bar for everyone, but yeah.
So we're gonna.
My dad.
We're looking at your dad. So
the number one fan.
Bless him. So he's down. He's down in, where is he? Sainsbury's.
He's down in Tesco.
He's 3 foot down every time he goes to Tesco.
Yeah, other supermarkets are available, but Tesco is his weapon of choice.
Did you think about putting a story about your dad on the bar? Potentially.
Well, they're all kind of from life anyway. Right, but I mean, subscription. I mean, I use my dad's Netflix account, so there we go. I said it. I'm going to get arrested after this. But he's number one supporter. He's currently having a bromance with Chris Birch on LinkedIn. Oh, my dad does this thing where he likes every single LinkedIn post from anyone I work with at VCCP. And they're like, Dave Goodrich is liking it again. And then my dad recently retired, and I said to Chris Birch, I was like, please, can you just comment on his retirement post? It'll mean the world. Oh. And he did. And then my dad asked him out for a coffee. So absolutely.
Did your dad work in the industry?
No. He was an account director, but he started in theatre. He was the flyman that changed sets in theatre.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he worked on live events for many years and became like an account director. But him and my mum are number one fans. So so it was great.
Where does it sit now? Because from where we are, I mean, I'm just thinking you just have to keep going, do more, surprise us. But then is there a live brief or an open brief like Dan was saying to the department, or is it just at the moment in a holding pattern?
I think it's just, I mean, we've only just done the second iteration. Right, so we'll see. Happened. We'll see kind of what's next, but never say never. And globally it's been loved as well. So
if you could, because I remember that Cannes thing, we should try and find that. That was quite funny, because when we do it on socials, we should put up, because there's so much great work. I mean, and just on Jordan Blood. Jordan, hello
amazing.
Mate. So Jordan was involved.
Hello mate, love that.
Yeah, he designed our logo for behind the billboard, but he said, he obviously talked about Bulletproof. Is there anyone else we should credit?
Massively, Chris, Johnny, Angus Vine, our amazing creative directors, Zoe Stock as well, Tom Lee, who I did this with, and then Ludo Thomas as well, who worked on the second iteration. So brilliant. Honestly, it takes a village, and the clients as well, just amazing. Same clients that we went on to do Bourneville with. So
good segue.
There we go. There we go.
That's a round of applause. Well done. That's very good.
I'm learning.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm learning.
You've obviously listened to the show.
Yeah.
Bourneville.
Yeah.
So more chocolate.
More chocolate.
But
Can't get enough.
A bit darker and a little bit more
cheeky,
nuanced, cheeky. Yeah. Dark. So
made to be enjoyed, not endured.
Nice line. Really.
Thank you.
Did that come from the planners or from you or for a bit of both?
The original strategy was Charlotte O'Brien did this amazing strategy. Don't be a dark chocolate snob. It was a one-line brief. It was ruder than that, but I don't
be a dark chocolate dick.
Maybe. I don't want to upset my parents who will be listening. But yeah, so it was a one-line brief, honestly.
Right,
and
brilliant.
Same clients, and when we'd done Made Shea, and it went down well, I think coming onto Bourneville, I was like, okay, let's go for it. And amazing, all of the clients on Cadbury are amazing, but Elise especially really fought for this one.
It's because it's interesting because it's completely different.
Totally. Because it's red, it's not purple as well. Yeah. It's kind of further away from dairy milk.
But it's bang on because the TV is obviously
that's
bigger,
probably the
thing that won a shit ton of awards, and we can see you here.
Lovely Dave Masterman.
Dave's got his face in there.
My producer, Dee Dee. David Vass, he's known as, but we did Bourneville together, and not pictured the amazing Simon Connor as well, who's the creative director on that.
Yeah,
and we
so
also
I only grabbed two pickies.
Wrote together on that one as well.
So it's it's a brilliant bit of film which has been lauded, but on the outdoor. So I was just going to say, were you tempted to because the TV's a lot of loquacious sort of bollocks, isn't it?
A lot of words, a lot of pretentiousness.
Were you tempted to sort of do stuff like that in outdoor? Is it like no, just cut through it? Yeah,
I know. I don't know how you guys feel about this as well, but I guess it doesn't always have to be matching luggage as long as it's in the same world. It was the first campaign for Bourneville since 1976 in the UK.
Really?
And it was just, it's the antidote to sort of dark chocolate snobbery, basically. So it was kind of like, how can we be the opposite to everything that, everything else that dark chocolate is? Because we just found from research that, people feel really alienated by it because it's like, it's all brooding nibs and velvet and sort of really scary looking posters that are really serious. And it's all a bit kind of pretentious. And, all of us living in London, we are all a bit pretentious. Like, let's be honest. Like, we all like our certain kinds of coffee and things like that.
What?
Coco Chanel. It was just so much fun. And you know what? Ever since I started my career, I was like, I really want to do like a funny ad. Funny is always my default. And Made Shea was definitely
really well in our home. Humour goes straight through.
And it was just simple. It's type that feels kind of modern. It's a little bit retro. It's simple. It's kind of made to be enjoyed, like the bar itself. It's red. It's quite like in your face.
So I've got a confession now, a little bit nothing to do with this. Dark chocolate. Not a fan. And then I bought a load at Christmas to make this Christmassy pudding, but never
not
got
a flapjack this time.
No, not a flapjack. So, but they're in the cupboard, and there's about 7 of these dark chocolate bars, and I look at them and I just think, I just can't face it. But I love milk chocolate. Yeah. I can't. Do you like dark chocolate?
Yeah, with a coffee. Yeah.
Do you?
A little bit of, sea salt or something in there.
Single square.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, maybe. I'm fruit and nut
Feels
as well.
like a moment, doesn't it? Fruit and nut, also amazing.
Oh, fruit and nut, no.
No, not into it.
No fruit and nut.
It's a divisive one, that one.
My milk chocolate has to be just on its own.
Yeah,
he's a purist.
Yeah, the dark chocolate, I can have bits in it. Maybe
a little bit of sea salt, a little pistachio, if you will.
No, caramel.
Salt caramel.
Yeah.
But what do we think about Tony Maloney? What's those ones? Tony... those
Chocolonely.
Yeah, I mean, they're great as well. But yeah, it was kind of like, Bourneville hadn't done anything for a long time. So it was just our stance on things. Cadbury is for everyone. And I think
what's been I've found this already a fascinating conversation. The fact that the Cadbury bar was broken up into these segment-y bits is just sort of brilliant, isn't it?
It's an amazing product brief, honestly.
Tony
Chocolonely.
They've done this thing where there's this
Tony Soprano. Tony Maloney.
They've sort of done a pattern on it, which is very erratic, isn't it? And I'm never quite sure if I'm meant to be following the pattern or not. And then it's a massive bit and you go, oh, fuck, I better eat it then. Right, we better move on. God, we're going to be here forever.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Right, we're going to have a drink now. Johnny Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Meet Johnny
Blonde.
A very different vibe. Strap in.
So this was an Anomaly as well?
Anomaly. Johnny, it was for a whiskey called Johnny Blonde, which, I mean...
But it
feels funny now. Johnny Blonde.
But
yeah,
I don't remember this.
From Johnny Walker. It's a Johnny Walker.
So it's from Johnny Walker,
right.
yeah. It was mainly released in Thailand and over shores, but it was called Meet Johnny Blonde. And basically, it's a whiskey for young people, but I mean, still
as a mixer.
Legal drinking age. As a mix.
18 plus.
Yeah. And it was made as a mixer. Okay. Mix it with lemonade. And yeah, it probably goes against everything I've just said about being simple and having it really simple and not a load of elements. We're looking at one of Alan Berry-Rees's the illustrators, amazing flash sheets that we create. There's skeletons on there. It's bonkers, but it was kind of more about selling a vibe, if that makes sense.
Sell me summer.
And we just had ridiculous conversation on this where we had this amazing client at Diageo, Lisa, and it was just, we had this film that went alongside it where it was like a Venus flytrap eating a lemon that had grown wings and then juice flying out when the Venus flytrap had eaten this lemon. But it was just bonkers. And every day we'd be having conversations like, maybe we shouldn't make the disco ball a planet, in this one. Maybe we should keep it simple. And it was basically called like a flavour collage.
It's brilliant.
And we worked with Barad, Anomaly, who's amazing art director.
When you finished work for the day and then you meet someone and they go, what have you been up to then? And you go, well... Yeah,
I said this to the guy to the person who does my nails the other day, Caitlin. I was like, she's like, have you had a stressful day? I was like, yeah, but when I say it to you, it's just not going to seem stressful because I got stressed about an Easter egg not wiggling in the right animation kind of way. I was like, so yes, it was stressful, but it's also ridiculous. But we had all these conversations about how many ways you can style a lemon. So, talking of which, wedges, half moons, twist, wheels, dry zest. It was just,
talking of lemons, we're looking at the last bit of this. It's an adult lemonade stand which travelled the world. Did you go with it?
We didn't go with it, no. But it was, this was, I think, 2020 or 2021. So we were still very much in the midst.
In Houston.
Yeah, but it was the adult lemonade stand. So, take sweet. Those sweet lemonade stands and... Add a bit of Johnny Blonde.
Hard lemonade.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, we're
whistling on.
Yeah, we're going to take it up a couple of notches.
We're going to superstardom now.
We're back to VCCP.
We're back in the safe embrace of
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa, yeah.
Am I right in thinking you went to Margate?
Yeah.
Because that's where Creative Circle is, and I like Margate and I like Creative Circle, and I've been there with a family, and I remember seeing there's a clip of her walking along.
Walking along the beach.
So tell us a bit about this, because it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. It was to promote O2 kind of priority, which is all about giving, O2 customers exclusive access to gigs like Dua, reaching for the flapjack. This is a good moment, story time. If you remember the walk ads, this was the first one in 6 years. She was doing big shows at Wembley. And we did the film down in Margate on the hottest day of the year. Wow. It was a whirlwind, another whirlwind, but these images here, where she's kind of backstage, they weren't the original images. So we originally had Martin Parr kind of inspired stuff that we shot with amazing photographer Finn Taylor. And it was just, what it's like working with like a big star, or in her case, kind of like a mega star, where you just don't have a lot of time. And we made her climb into the sticky ice cream van and poke her head out. And gosh, she looks amazing. She's wearing, I think it's Schiaparelli Couture like jacket. And we were like, can we just get Dua to like get into the ice cream van? And she like poked her head out the ice cream van. It was all sticky in there. She was kneeling down because they're really kind of short little windows. And we just didn't have time to craft it. And we had another shot that was in an arcade. And we wanted her to, feel amazing in these images, and they went everywhere. So then we did a reshoot, and our amazing producer Pip and client Gareth went over to Nîmes in France. and me and Lara were on Zoom looking at the kind of directing the shot, but it's just kind of like it was her personal photographer. We had 10 minutes to get the shot, me and Lara on a link like, move left, move right. And it was just, it ended up looking incredible. But yeah, it's kind of made sense. Again, not matching luggage with the film itself, but it was, it's about giving customers access to these amazing artists. So the backstage thing kind of worked as well. But yeah, it's always crazy.
The video was used in some of the full motion formats on.
Yeah, exactly. Cadbury. So the one that you've got there, that they played the whole kind of film itself on the Piccadilly lights as well. Like obviously an amazing sight.
Was your dad messaging Dua Lipa on LinkedIn?
I think they forgot to give him her number. So, but he would do. Day. Trust me.
It's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. But yeah.
That sounds great. So we're getting a bit more up to date because it's going to be it's sort of Wimbledon time coming up.
So you said you were working on the second iteration.
Yeah, so working on the second iteration with Katie and Jim and Daz.
So you did a Wimbledon campaign called
There's Only One Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. And tell us a bit about this before you talk about the new stuff you're going to, or is it the same theme this
year? We're working into that same brand. I probably can't say too much about the new stuff, but
comms department, they're sharpening the knife now.
Ow! Sorry, Abby.
No, it was it was worked on that one right from the pitch.
Right.
So like built the relationship with the client right from there, and it's been an amazing experience for me as well, to sort of build a relationship with a client, because when you're kind of working your way up, you're working on lots of different things. Mm-hmm. I'm a massive tennis fan. I'm so into it. So
county champ.
Little known fact.
A long time ago before
so
injury
stopped.
Play every
day?
I don't play every day, but I try and do every week and 3 times a week in summer. But there's just loads of people into it in advertising for sure. My boyfriend plays as well. And we go on little tennis holidays. The
BTB Advertising Tennis Open starts next year. So
I think you should do it.
We'll send you the sign up.
I'll be a ball boy.
Yeah.
You'll be a ball boy.
I'll be a
umpire.
Photographer. I'm terrible.
Do you who do you beat your boyfriend at tennis? Or
it depends. He's better on clay. I'm better on a hard court.
Tennis holidays.
Yeah, I know. What we like.
Where'd you go for a tennis holiday?
Spain, Mallorca.
Oh, okay.
We went to Mallorca, and it was lovely. But with clay, it's all about being spinny and slicey. And I'm much more of a kind of slap it over the net kind of person. Brutal. Take it all out on that.
I have as grass your.
I did play on grass when I was younger. Yeah, very unpredictable surface, and that's obviously like what makes Wimbledon special. Like it's a campaign line that's meant to go around the world, translated into 42 kind of like different languages, and it's just this truth that it is the original. It's one of the hardest to win. Grass unpredictable.
Am I being
and it did go around the world, didn't it? Got New York.
There's no other grass.
No, there's not. Not
no other grass
major.
Yeah,
there are some grass tournaments in the lead up.
Yeah, exactly. You've got Queens
both the tours and Eastbourne.
Yeah, exactly. Another tennis nerd I hear in the corner there.
Just a sports nerd.
Just an appreciator. Just a fan.
Did the line evolve, or did the work evolve as the tournament went on? Sorry, because I've only got limited.
Of course.
Yeah, tell us a bit.
How do you mean evolve?
As in, was it a live thing that kind of with every round it?
No, it was kind of more the lead up to Wimbledon. And what is amazing about working on this, with the all English kind of lawn club as well, is that it's just you see it around Wimbledon Station, you see it everywhere when the championships is on. You get off the train and you're like, oh my gosh, it's everywhere.
There's a real buzz about Southwest London.
England goes nuts for it. So it's just kind of introducing it to more of a global audience who maybe don't know about strawberries and cream and tradition and things like that. And it's this new generation for tennis. Exactly. And it's this new, all of those things are really special.
Yeah.
And it's about the drama as well, the pressure that you're under playing on it, the heat that you experience, the grass being so unpredictable, and it's this new generation of tennis as well. Yeah. Why you should watch this as well as Formula One.
Are you a Sinner fan or an Alcaraz fan?
Oh, that's really difficult.
Because I'm definitely Alcaraz. I find Sinner a little bit.
He's just a shy guy.
What about you, Dan?
What were you going to say, though?
I have no opinion on individual.
Just a fan.
I'm
I'm just happy to be here.
I don't mind watching tennis.
Yeah.
I wouldn't seek it out though.
No, me and Rach.
I watch the finals.
Yeah,
but I don't
love it.
to watch the tournament.
Me and Rach love watching it. And so
on Wimbledon or all majors.
Always Wimbledon, and then majors, and then there's a slightly shameful list. So we followed Murray for years. I really wanted him to win,
Murray.
And then we fucking left him in the middle of the night. It was one of those 2 sets down. It was about, I don't know, 2 a.m. Fuck this. Let's go to bed. He's never going to get a major. And the next morning it goes, and Andy Murray came back.
Oh, man.
And we
you doubted him.
Oh, God, yeah. And
I stuck with him.
Yeah, and I loved him for that. You know, I love tennis for that. It can very quickly turn around, can't it, tennis?
Oh, yeah. That was what the whole film was about last year. It can just, you can think you're seeing things. You can.
Yeah,
I
loved all that.
The pressure.
The effects.
Yeah. And that was kind of like a really new tone for Wimbledon. Yeah. Simple, confident. Yeah.
I went to Wimbledon a couple of times on these kind of corporate jollies where people see us.
Oh, lucky you.
Someone had said, "Oh, come and sit by the croquet club and watch some tennis," and we've got centre court tickets. And both times, 4 years apart, was during a World Cup.
Oh,
so
good or bad?
There's that bit where you go, "Oh, I've been invited because they know England are playing and no one wants to go that day, so I got the last ticket or whatever."
Shit.
And I've also gone, polite. "Oh, England are playing, so I might go for the morning, and then or maybe in the afternoon I'll head and watch the football." So that's definitely I'll watch the sport, but
you watch what's in front of you.
That's this year, then, isn't it? It's the World Cup. This year.
World Cup and Wimbledon.
Yeah.
And
what treat?
Brilliantly linked.
Oh, another segue.
Oh my God.
It's almost as if you're professional.
This is not my first rodeo.
It's like we've done this. We're looking at a poster that says 106 lions on a shirt, and it's a sort of mimic of the song, and football shirts, but it's actually Cannes lions on this shirt.
Yeah.
So this. When was this? This was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. So how
did this
UK
come about?
Advertising Exports Group. But it was kind of like
part of DTI and the kind of Great British campaign, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And it was just made to celebrate the strength of kind of British advertising, and it was about bringing home all these lions and this cheeky kind of thing of maybe England's not going to bring home the cup, but we want all these Cannes lions kind of thing. But it was another really quick one. I would say 48 hours kind of thing. And then, a week later for production, creative directed by the amazing Nikki Lindman and designed by Jonathan Harper, who are long time collaborators. But and then it was out at Cannes for the whole week.
Guerrilla projection outside.
Yeah, it was.
Hotel.
It was really fun. It's always fun to do something where, because obviously we work for months and months crafting campaigns, but it's always fun to do a fun and quick one as well.
Quite good on your Cannes topicals because you've got your Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Love a topical.
Did you get out to Cannes for it?
I've never been to Cannes, no.
What? How come you never went? Did you not go last year?
No, I didn't.
Fire a weapon back at the comms department now.
Gosh, you're giving them a very bad name.
Hold on. If we go down, we should definitely try and meet up, right?
Yeah.
Are we
Love
going?
that.
Dan, are we going?
Can we get you to do Can we get you to do a topical for us and then?
Yeah, hey, love to.
Although we have got our in-house creatives, don't forget that.
Team. You can work with Jordan on the design.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a new young guy. Lives in Highbury. He's quite good. Just does stuff for us now and again.
He's 60.
Right. Okay. We're going to finish on. Is this a good idea? Should we finish on this? It's on dog poo.
Yeah, let's finish on the shit.
Because on the script I said this is the shit. As in,
that's good.
Motherfucker.
A good joke.
Can we just before we talk about this dog shit? Can we just expose a little thing that I don't know if we've said it before on air, have we?
I don't know, but have we got any Arsenal fans or listeners? This is an apology to anyone who's an Arsenal fan.
So I'm a Spurs fan, and we're having a shocking season, so we're likely to get relegated. But every day, Toddy takes his dog out for a walk, and I have to say he doesn't leave his poos lying around. We
always pick them up.
But he does take a picture of his dog shitting outside the Arsenal stadium and sends it to me.
Yeah, send it. Just to cheer him up. Just to cheer him up.
Wow.
And it's always she's kind of in mid.
Yeah, she's mid squeeze.
Oh no, that's the worst where they're making that.
Oh yeah, she's the leg shake.
The look of
the leg shake and the look of shame. Yeah.
So anyway,
that's an insight into your relationship.
That's
for sure.
a little anecdote. Prior
he
to,
doesn't draw around it in chalk and
well,
do
maybe
something.
now he will.
Should. Maybe he should. We should send him home with some chalk.
So this is for our listeners to understand. We're looking at bits of pavement with a little bit of doggy do on it, and then what have you done? You've drawn around it.
Yeah, little
to make
kind
a point.
Yeah, childish drawing. So the line was, kids use pavements to pick up after your dog. So this is one I did with Lara, my first creative partner. This was when we were at Watford.
Idea. It's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, and it was just,
good.
She was like an amazing illustrator. So I would be like, maybe we should draw around that one. But
you out searching for food.
Yeah. Okay. We did. People were like, who are these two strange women? But
Not a pub conversation. What did you do today? I looked for bits of dog poo.
I drew around dog poo.
I really need my nails done today because I just
got too close this time.
Got too close to this shit.
They are good.
But yeah, like years on, I mean, that was 6 years ago. It was when we were still students. We won our first ever award, a chip shop vinegar for ambient. But and Tony used to really like these as well, and we just used to go around really and do. It's kind of raising awareness that it's at a kid's level. So all of the little illustrations are very sort of kiddie and just
really
a bit chalk.
Sweet campaign. It's
pavement
really different.
Pavement and posters. So anything can be a poster. Yeah, if you just believe.
So we're going to finish now.
A little soundbite for us for our
God, no, thank you. Not that one. Anything but that one.
Coco Chanel.
No.
So favourite poster, favourite billboard. So we have opened this up. We put an S on the end so people can have a few. You've got 3. Do you want to talk us through these?
So the first one, amazing one, Dave Dye, Adidas, and it's simply kind of art directed. It's this kind of road, and it says just the signpost, just the car, just the crossroads, just the curb. And it's kind of that thought process you go through when you're a runner. And I know this one's definitely a classic, but I just love the simplicity of it. I love how, true it is, and just stripped back the writing is. And
it's brilliant.
I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Just to keep to not overwrite, especially on a poster, it takes a lot of discipline.
The tone of it is so good. It's in our top 100.
Yeah, and it's brilliant. I always remember that one.
There's something about it. I think it's the Douglas brothers who shot it, and the red is, you don't quite know, but then I think Dave said, or someone said, it's like, so they had the shot. I think they might have just had a generic sort of shot of a street, but then they treated it as if you're looking or you're observing. So it's the sort of bit of pain. So there's all things which work there, which you don't quite realise are working. That's the genius of Dave in a way.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay. And another one?
All of them seem to be writing. But this one is Ollie Beale and Alex Holder, and it was the amazing Bumble campaign done in lockdown. And this one is BFI IMAX as a specific billboard. The whole campaign was great, but it just says, might as well add falling in love to the list of mad things that happened in 2020.
Yeah.
I just really like the tone. I think it's really hard to write a line like that seems casual. Yeah. But it's also quite emotive, but I just love the kind of, simplicity of it, and
it's topical. There was shit going on.
It was just so nice, and I think a lot of brands try to do different things in that kind of time, but it just felt really positive as well. Yeah, because all of us were kind of.
Some of the lines on that Bumble stuff are brilliant.
They're just so good. They're so good, and Ollie.
We tried getting him on. He won't come on. Ollie, come on.
Come on, Ollie. Well, it gave me my first job, so.
And then the last one, another brilliant bit of writing.
Yeah, I love that as well. But I also just like the campaign itself is just amazing.
What's it
so
for?
Simple. It's for Google, and it's it to search it, and it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but it's just spelled out, all broken up. But I also just love this billboard. I think you should have your, bring on the favourite billboard site, but the Clapham Colossus.
Yeah, nice new segment.
Every
favourite site.
Yeah. That's my favourite site is Clapham Colossus. I think it's bonkers. Who came up with this?
I got a Fest something cap. So I was working somewhere recently, and they kept talking about the Clapham Colossus. And I was thinking,
as they should.
Is this like a monster that I don't know about? And they go, the Clapham.
Terrifying.
And I was like,
lives under your bed.
And then I go, oh, you mean the fucking great big long poster?
It's just bonkers. Clapham and like Colossus. When I go back home to Wiltshire, train goes past it. I'm just, every brief I try and write it in.
There's one, yeah.
I try and write it in.
What did you say? What's that category we've just invented? My favourite
billboard site.
Favourite billboard site.
Yeah.
Right. You can have creds on that one.
Thank you.
Right.
Sponsored
by Alice Goodrich.
That's exactly the voice I would like as well.
We have to say thank you. You've been immense. I mean, it's like an education. But honestly, it's been brilliant. You're such a great guest, and the work is amazing. Honestly, that Cadbury's Dairy Milk, I can't talk about it highly enough. It's so good.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you both.
And please give our best to young Dougie.
Yes, and
Mr. Masterman.
Dave Masterman.
And everyone else who knows us.
Yeah, thank you for being my first ever podcast. Woo. So enjoyable.
No, you did perfect.
Right.
So thank you.
Yeah. Blimey.
That was great.
That was good, wasn't it? At one point, I thought we weren't actually going to talk about advertising or billboards.
What's blowing my mind is she said she started in advertising in 2020.
Yeah, Jesus.
And
I think that's when I ended.
Her fucking work is incredible.
Yeah.
6 years of work. And
it really is a very high standard. But it's interesting that we were chatting before the show started about life experiences before you go into
I think it's really important.
Yeah, she's done a lot of things.
Being able to pull on those strings, it's and we're going to talk. We talked about the Wimbledon work that's coming up, and we're going to we'll be featuring the outdoor stuff at some point. But her playing tennis and her background in tennis and being able to be on set and talk authentically about tennis. And
it's great, isn't it?
Taking her creative partner on that journey as well. I think you pull on real life and real life moments. Yeah. And that was apparent in
it's hard,
the writing
isn't it?
on Cadbury's as well. You can see that there's kind of real life moments that affect you and help you create. And I think that's that's a big tip for people. I know we don't do the tips anymore because we started to get familiarity. But actually, I think getting outside, being immersed in popular culture helps you be more creative. So I think it's be part of the world. Yeah. Don't live. Another Tony Cunningham thing. Don't be defined by advertising. Live outside of the ad world. Obviously, you're in it. Yeah. But you've got to be. I mean, the greatest campaigns are the ones which talk to popular culture. Like I remember tango. Just like if you did a tango ad, every fucker would love it. As well as. Being a great ad for the industry. So I think that's a real lesson. Yep. Okay. Right. We better crack on. We've got some lunch to get to now. Yeah. All right, mate. Big thanks to our sponsors. So I just didn't sound very enthusiastic. No, I'm really tired. I've had a bad night's sleep. Don't buy me a fucking Pret a Manger sandwich then. It's not a sandwich. It's a soup. It needs to be a soup, a popcorn packet, and a caramel bar. That's the perfect. That sounds like a snack. That's not lunch. That's what I ate with Louisa for 2-3 years together. That's what I love. Man of habit. Anyway, but if you want to take me somewhere else, I'm happy. We should say a massive thank you to our sponsors. Let's hear from them now. Dan. Yeah. Do you know what I do? Genuinely, do you know what I love about outdoors? No, I don't. Loads and loads. But one of the best things, I think Heg actually mentioned it, but we're champions of this. You can't swipe it. You can't skip it. It's everywhere. It's real and it's there. And if it's done well, the impact is massive. You're saying it's omnipresent. Do you like that word? Ooh. Swallow the dictionary. I think Bauer Media Outdoor really get that as well. I mean, they've got the scale as well to back that up. They've got 33,000 sites across the UK. But I think what's great is, having such a big media owner on board as a sponsor is the way they help our community and brands actually use the space properly. Yeah, and they've got tons of guidance. How to craft great posters, making sure designs are not just seen but actually remembered, which is the absolute the most important pin. Powerful posters, if you will. Exactly. We're really lucky. This episode is brought to you by Bauer Media Outdoor. They're one of the UK's largest out-of-home media owners. The billboard at the end of my street is brought to you by Super Optimal. Design intelligence for out-of-home. Super Optimal delivers simple, machine-driven analysis and actionable insights for reviewing and improving out-of-home ad design. Designers and media teams can quickly analyze billboard and poster designs, gain optimization feedback, and deliver out-of-home design that is fit for purpose. Test and learn. Make informed design decisions and elevate your out-of-home campaigns at superoptimal.ai. Ooh, That's Nice is brought to you by View to Fill, the out-of-home campaign photography and video experts. View to Fill have spent a decade mastering the art of out-of-home campaign capture. They know how these campaigns run: adaptive display schedules, dynamic creatives, and high expectations. That's why brands trust them to deliver stunning photography and next-level videography. From drones to time-lapse and motion capture, View to Fill turn your campaign into powerful content that lives far beyond the humble billboard. Because out-of-home campaigns are not just about being seen, it's about being remembered and creating a legacy. Want to future-proof your next campaign?
Visit View to Fill to capture the essence of your campaign. Our music is sponsored by Gas Music, delivering sound, music, and magic. Okay. Well, that's it.
And again, thanks to our friends here at Soho Radio.
Yeah, Adrian.
Viral Tribe. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you for hosting us. We are much appreciative.
Yeah, we're having a lovely time here.
He's our now official photographer.
I know. Yeah,
brilliant.
More bloody creds going out.
Right. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
See ya. Bye.